Here's the tail of the tape for the Grandfinals of the Back2Warcraft Weekly number 41 yet again. Happy versus Dise. Yet again, random mirror. Both players playing random. But last week, Dise showed to have a slight chance in some matchups. Will this week be any different? Of course, it's all about the roll. What do you get? What races do you randomize? What map we're on to start in this best of 5 is a surprise. Twisted Meadows, everybody. Twisted Meadows. So let's jump into game 1 and see what races each player got. In the upper left of Twisted Meadows, Dise getting Undead. In the bottom right of Twisted Meadows, Happy getting Orc. Ooh, little Undead versus Orc on Twisted Meadows? Come on, Happy. Show us some Mass Wind Riders. That's what I want to see. There's the CORSAIR. And Deathman, of course, on the way out soon. Happy has shown to have pretty good micro, not just on the... Wow. Wait. I had no idea Twisted Meadows... Wait a second. What is going on here? This is new. This is oh so very new. What else changed on TM? What? I didn't know this was here. Okay, so Twisted Meadows is like... pretty human viable now, eh? I had no idea this got changed. Oh! Happy with the last hit. Player pictures are so outdated. Are they really? Well, hey, I did update down here, though. You see? You see, Neo? I did a good job. You see? Shout out to Heal. Yeah, I can confirm I have never updated my player pictures. I have added a couple when I needed them, but... But hey. What else is different here? I want to get the opportunity to look around the map a little bit to check out the terrain and stuff, but... Base desperately wants to get the Snow Overseer. I'm assuming it's forced cross spawn as well. Not sure how I feel about that, but I'm assuming it is. Coil does land, but Coil cannot be used. Yeah, offensively now, and Happy gonna get that last hit and gets the Ghoul, gets level 2. This is not gonna be the epic Twisted Meadows game we were hoping for. Look at Happy's health. Everything's high, full HP. I ask myself the same question every day, Neo. What a lucky boy I am. Oh my god. Happy is destroying. And so apparently the expansion, the gold mines, this is very one-sided, so I'll take a chance to look at Twisted Meadows while we can. Apparently the gold mines are a little bit easier to creep now. Are they closer at all? That was always an issue, right? They were super far away. It feels like about the same as before. Sorry, Neo, we can't all do sponsored ladder streams where we can check out the cool new maps, all right? Forced cross spawn is new, yeah. I think that could be debated, forced cross spawn. It's kind of the essence of a 4-player map. Of course, Turtle Rock, I think, was an exception. Because of just how close the close spawns were. But I think 4-player maps, having to scout, I think there's something to be said about that. Even though I am an Orc player, even though the Death Knight is dead, even though I do hate having to find one of 40 Ancient War positions against Night Elf. Shop's gonna go down. This is like crazy. This is like the amount of time it takes me to beat a computer. And Dise is almost the furthest thing from a computer. This is optimal play, everybody. Attacking an altar. Lemus1414, thank you for the 7 months. Says hi. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Oh, first Fiend is out. Just in time for the Shadowhunter to show up and hex it. Or, never mind, a heal wave to save all the low headhunters. Everything is pretty much full HP for Happy. 4-point surround. He's going for it. He locks it in. I knew it. Oh, Jesus. That's what I like to call like the jujitsu surround, you know? Like you don't show it, and then you just move one unit very slightly, very slowly so they don't notice, and then you just suddenly lock it in. Love those sort of surrounds. And if you're observing, of course, you can see them from a mile away, but if you're playing, it's extremely difficult, especially against someone as fast as Happy with those sorts of plays. And then he just solo creeps the Shadowhunter. My God. Unreal. Unreal play from Happy. He's gonna try to get past 48 experience. Who's the best human in the world? Sock or Chamiko? Or Infi or TH if they played. Probably Infi if he played, but... Altar gonna go down. Was not able to deny the tier 3, but... Doesn't really matter. Oh, Nova. He's gonna get a kill. Is he gonna get a kill? He gets a headhunter. Oh, maybe Happy overextending a little bit. This is a nice positioning from Dise. 3 headhunters gonna go down. Definitely 4, eventually. Maybe Happy overextending. Oh, okay, the DK is gonna die now. Potion of healing. It was attempted to be purchased to be passed. Who's the best random in the world? Well, that's kind of been figured out, right? I don't know. Who has had the most success with random?
Players' forces are under attack.
Because there's been a lot of random mirrors in the last year. I don't know who's the best random. It obviously used to be Infi and TH. I don't know if it's Happy. That would be like gun to my head. You have 5 seconds to answer. I go, Happy, but I don't know. If Happy had only backed away before this fight, I mean, I know he killed the DK, but how nice would it be to be creeping with an extra 4 Berserkers right now? With, you know, all this map control he has.
Forces are under attack.
Creeping with 1 ghoul, 1 statue, and a lich. And the DK is now coming back. Of course, the altar had to be rebuilt. Scroll the beast as well. Not too bad. It's going to be a long time before there's destroyers, I would imagine. How's the lumber, by the way? 2 ghouls. Should be alright for Dise. Wait, tier 3. Why is tier 3? Did he cancel his tier 3 at some point? I don't know. And Tiny Great All for Happy, of course. The ultimate way to push an advantage with Orc. And maybe hiding an expansion for Dise could be a way to potentially come back, but doesn't look great. Happy keeping a few lumbers at home on, or a few peons at home on lumber, rather. If this wasn't Twisted Meadows, Dise would have already left. But it is Twisted Meadows. There's a lot to creep, a lot of good items to be gained. Are the red camps still the red camps? Okay, it is, but... is it exactly the same? I don't remember there being an Ogre Mauler. But yeah, the items are still the same. I think these items are fine, kind of. Silence is a little busted. Orb of Darkness is a little weak. But I think these are cool items to have. Like, Amulet Spell Shield is a cool item to have on a map, you know? Even if maybe they are a little imba at times, I think they're cool. I think most people enjoy them. And by the way, that is an excellent item for Happy to get against Undead. With Tri-Hero. Arguably better than Rune Bracers? What do you guys think? Maybe not. I think Rune Bracers is better. Just because if you go like one Banshee, you can cancel it. Go for like a Dreadlord third, you can cancel it. Okay, nice play from Dise. Kills a couple of peons. And gets out, and now he has the positional, not necessarily advantage, but it's the ability to creep. Yeah, CK still level 2. Has its Lich, but that will soon be solved. No +3 attack yet for Happy, but he is 4-4-3 in a second. It'll be 4-4-3. Doing some scouting. Might live, actually. Yeah, does live. And second red camp for Happy. He's always creeping the perfect pattern and not allow his opponent. You know, even if you're both creeping, he doesn't allow his opponent to ever get the upper hand. He always takes the most valuable camps that he can without wasting any time. And Khadgar's Gem of Health. Pretty good TC. Pretty strong. And hey, at least we got to see a little bit of Twisted Meadows. Even if it was one-sided, we got to see them creep. We got to see them get some of these nice items. But now we're going to see Dise have to run or lose, and he doesn't have a TP. This is not a fight you're going to win, Dise. I'm afraid to say. But as one-sided as they come. Jesus. Nice potion. Nice hacks as well, but... one more stomp. Okay, silence. So he's going to get out with his heroes, potentially. No. Oh, my God. And that's 1-0 for Happy. In a great, great fashion. But hats off to Dise for trying to stick it out a little bit longer so we get to see that map. That's these. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do I even have Twisted Meadows in this thingy? Yes, I do. There it is. Random versus random game number 2. And we'll see what they both get. That's a good question, Lucian. I'm not sure. I don't think it does. But I mean, if you're also like the 5th unit to be hit by a shockwave, it would trigger, so maybe. I'm not sure. If you're not the direct unit that gets hit with the acid bomb, do you still get acid bomb and does it trigger it? These are good questions. I'm sure... is that Funny Warcraft 3 that does those videos? Who does those videos of like weird interactions? I'm sure he's done a video on that. Here we go. Game number 2. Let's see what they get. Happy in the upper left of Tidehunters. Getting Night Elf in the bottom right. Dice getting Orc. All right. All right, all right, all right. It seems to be Farseer Headhunters. For Happy, he plays Demon Hunter, right? No, he plays Keeper. Which is much better, knowing that your opponent's going to play Farseer Headhunters. Of course you're going to play Keeper. Of course. All right, so Ancient War is up. Happy begins his creeping. Oh, I don't need whiskey. Oh no, hot whiskey for the flu. People actually do that? Oh, nice job, Happy. Screw that Berserker. We didn't need that anyway. Gauntlets. And we got Happy with his Keeper. Post Malorn. He loves the haste. Hoping to get some ink for his face. That's level 2 though. And one archer gonna go down. Alright, Dice. Doing a good job. Treants are probably going to be needed. Yeah, there we go. So there will be a 2-for-1 trade here. You don't really pay double for that kind of action. No deny. Very important to deny here for Dice. But that's a lot of Moonwells used for Happy there. I would say Dice in a good position here.
Player's forces are under attack.
As long as he doesn't lose another Headhunter, at least. Happy coming back with one more Entangle. Yeah, the claws are really, really nice. Your voice is Ambrosia. Thank you for the 35 months. Appreciate that. If he summons wolves, this would be okay. He doesn't want to resummon. He should have just resummoned, probably. And he might have been able to keep that Headhunter alive. Just maybe. This is 2 for 2 so far. Tech. About 80% on both sides. Maybe 90 on Happy's. And that's going to be a third Headhunter going down. Hopefully this one is denied, though. No, not denied. Murloc being pulled. Almost level 3 Farseer. Panda's out. But level 2 Wolves are actually very well timed for Dise. He could take a fight here. Definitely take a fight. Oh, but Wisps are here perfectly on time. Oh, man. Well done from Happy there. Just having the Wisps. As soon as the level 2 Wolves give Dise the advantage he's been looking for in the early game. Double detonate. Easy. And the cooldown is so long. If you can deal with those Wolves early, the cooldown is ages. Was it 30 seconds? Might as well be an ultimate. It's almost cooldown of Tranquility. Shadow Hunter, Spirit Lodge. And of course, double lore for Happy, as expected. And of course, Panda creeping as expected.
A player's forces are under attack.
The headers are going to creep much faster for now, but Happy knows this, so I guess he's expanding. This is an interesting expansion. I guess he just knows that Dise is going to be waiting for his own tier 3 and also creeping the bottom side of the map. So Happy is giving up the bottom part of the map, knowing that he's going to be able to get this expansion up in exchange. Unless, of course, Dise was aggro with his Farseer right now, which he probably should be. But hey, that's probably the reason for this expansion, at least, though. Even if I don't think it's necessarily optimal. Because, yeah, the Farseer should certainly be on top of the Panda right now with the Staff of Teleportation harassing the creeping. IMO. Baldur's Gate quote, my favorite games. Is that Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2? Because if so, I loved those games growing up. I played the first one so much. Probably about 300 or 400 hours into that game when I was a kid. Until I realized that none of the armor does anything. It's just cosmetic because it was bugged, where armor class doesn't actually help your character. But I did get a dwarf with the best gear in the game, which was very fun. I wish I still had the disc. I think I lost the disc, but one day I'll play that game again. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay, Dryads are out. Wolves no longer good. No Serpent Wards either. But enough piercing from the Berserkers. Skull Beast used, and Happy just runs away. Have fun with that. Dise took his pre-workout, but there was no gym in sight. There's one for you gym bros. Oh, no Overseer. This Panda's about to own everything. And everything has been officially owned. Game 1, it was Happy Orc Dise Undead. Shocking.
Player's forces are under attack.
And the gold mine is up and entangled and will soon be fully mining. One more wisp. And then my heart will be happy. Let's see. Let's see how efficient he is with this next wisp. You're losing gold, Happy. Never mind. He's transferring a wisp. I lied. There it is. Fully mining. But looks really cool, though. True. PC games for me. Oh, right. Yeah, because I knew it was like a whole... It was like a whole genre, almost. It was it's sort of like... what was those RPG games? Damn, forget. It's not like EverQuest, but it's like EverQuest-y. disc was for PlayStation 2, man. PlayStation 2. What were those games? I'm trying to remember the name of those games. No one has any idea what I'm talking about because I'm just saying those games, but... And they made a bunch of them. There was one that was like super old that I used to have on PC in like 1999. And I always wanted to play it as a kid, but I could never figure out how to play it. Because I was 3. Oh, Heroes of Might and Magic. But the RPG ones, not the RTS ones. Chris, I gotta remember which games you watch on YouTube, like Replay of the Year 2022. Some of the great games that come to mind. For recent tournaments, I would definitely recommend Sock versus X-Lord from Rah-Rah Land. Past tournaments, I would and I'd also recommend Sowen versus Happy, W's War 3 Champions Grand Finals. We would recommend those. Also, Foggy versus Happy, ESL Cup Europe 82, I believe it was. We recommend that for more recent tournaments, kind of recent, past couple of years. Past tournaments, definitely WCA 2015, Yaws versus Happy. WCA 2015, or not Yaws versus Happy, Yaws versus Fly. WCA 2015, is it 2015 or 2016? Yumiko versus Fly. Would recommend that. Those are the ones that come to mind right away. And then, of course, the top 500 replays of all time are excellent. I watched those way back in the day. Happy with some insane Dryad micro. Just to point it out really quick. Look at his Dryad micro. Look at his micro. Dude. Happy's having some fun right now, but he is losing some units. He is losing some units. Oh, the RPG's Might and Magic, not Heroes of Might and Magic. Gotcha. Yeah, I had the really old one, like the 1999 one or something like that. Live vs. Happy, yeah, Shattered Exile, that game. Although the series wasn't great, but that was the last War 3 Champions final. TP Force now. And Happy, the fun is over. By the way, Tiny Great Hall. Sorry, we got off on a lot of tangents and missed a lot of gameplay, but Happy's micro, I think, spoke for itself there. The chess speaks for itself. Lin vs. Chamiko and Twisted Meadows, no discussions. Okay, there's Neo's recommendation. I'm trying to... What tournament was the Death Road game? Fly against... Who did I do? Yumiko? You guys know that tournament? It was 2015 or 2016. I think it was WCA. It was a series that had insane games. One of them was on Death Road. It was one of my favorite games of all time. And again, Happy. Big advantage here. Looking to take it 2-0 here. And that is going to be 2-0. The chess speaks for itself. Game number 3 will be on... Maybe it was the ESL Cup Europe 83? The Happy vs. Foggy series. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you look up Happy vs. Foggy, ESL Cup Europe, and you look at the longest series, it'll be that one. You're probably timed out for being cringe, Go-Go Plata. That's probably what you're timed out for. Don't be cringe. All right, game number 3 will be on Last Refuge. Here we go. Bottom left is Happy spawning as Night Elf. Upper right, Dise as Undead. Maybe a pretty doable matchup, Undead off racing against Night Elf, because what you can do, try to go for an expansion, go for Gargs. Doesn't seem too complicated, does it? Now, you know, you guys in chat, I want you guys to say what your favorite match of all time is, and then you guys maybe the YouTube comments. You know, we don't reach out to you guys too much over there on YouTube, but why don't you comment down below? What's your favorite series on our YouTube channel over at youtube.com/Back2Warcraft? What's your favorite series, guys? Let me know, because I actually will go and read the comments. Okay, so this is your opportunity to say, Carson, you suck, I hate you, or to tell me what your favorite series is on the YouTube channel. And maybe it's what I haven't seen. Maybe it's what I can go back and watch. We can revisit. We can talk about it. Let's talk. Let's talk. Keeper for Happy versus Lich first. So it will be Lich expansion attempted at least by Dise. Fan of this. I'm a fan of this attempt. I think, yeah, if you're going to off-race Undead, I recommend this to everyone. If you're going to off-race as Undead, just expand in every single matchup. Whether it be with a Crippler, Death Knight, Dreadlord, Lich, expand in every matchup. Expand with an Alchemist. I don't care. Expand in every matchup. If you're off-racing. Don't play one-base Undead if you're not familiar with the race. Unless maybe you're playing Undead Mirror. Okay, Happy undoubtedly saw that Lich and saw the Nova because he's that fast. And his keeper's going to come right away. Happy, you know, worth noting, Happy definitely knows how to counter the strategy because he is an Undead player. This is already looking difficult. Only Back2Warcraft casters are allowed to be cringe? Exactly. And the Lich is dead. Ding dong. Kevin vs. Carter 75 from ESL Mess Chat Finals. That's one that I haven't seen. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart. Nice. Was that a Hell in the Cell 2012 or what? Actually, I don't know what year Hell in the Cell was. If you know what I'm referencing, you might not. Particular DreamHack tournament. Movers focus on TR, IEM, Shangdu 2009, Orc Tower Rush into Double, Tinker, Ultimate, and Chimeras. Very cool. Very cool. Focus being happy in 4 minutes in Tag Cup. 10 was pretty cool. Very interesting. Okay, Dise did get that last hit there. Does have a Nova now. Ooh, that's almost level 3 Keeper. It is level 3 Keeper. Happy's got to be careful, though, of the Nova. Oh, an early Nova. I'm surprised Dise didn't go for the kill with that.
A player's forces are under attack.
And, okay. We're teching, so now, easy transition. If your expo fails, guys, okay, this is talking to you guys that are off-racing Undead. If your expo fails, against Night Elf at least, just go with Mass Gargs. Against other races, you're going to struggle. But against Night Elf, just go Gargs. See what happens. Try it out, man. Yeah, if your expo fails and you're up against Farseer Hunters, though, I mean, yeah, you're gonna hate Undead. Oh, Neo, I was doing a deep cut esports reference with Hell in the Cell. I don't know anything about wrestling. Although Rick Rubin apparently does. He's apparently a big fan, and he owns a wrestling league. Pro wrestling. And by pro wrestling, I mean, you know, hell yeah, brother. That kind of wrestling. Panda second. By the way, Huntress is apparently a good counter to the strategy. Happy knows best when he's up against Undead. Don't let this distract you from the fact that in 1998, The Undertaker threw Mankind off Hell in a Cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table. Beautiful. Nova. I'm still afraid to hit F9. I don't know if that still bugs, but I think the Lich did get that. But what the also Lich got was, he got, and he is dead.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Double lures on the way, and entangle, journeying the tech. Is there a 6th acolyte somewhere? Well, he's gonna need a 7th acolyte now. Oh, nice coil! No, the coil misses! Now he's gonna lose both. And he cancels the tech. Unfortunate. It always goes from very bad to very bad to very bad to even worse when it's happy, isn't it? Doesn't it? Isn't it? Doesn't it? Isn't it? Mate.
Players' forces are under attack.
We got a wrestling hater in the chat, everybody, okay?
A player's forces are under attack.
Now, are you really going to keep those Boots Clothes loss? Happy. Are you really going to keep those? No. There it is. Thank you. Tree of Life is up. Ancient War going to reinforce, and Panda's going to get level 3. Everything's lining up right now for Happy. For Dise, well, it's tier 3's on the way. He lost only 200 gold from those acolyte losses, except for the gold that it costs to build them.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK needs to get level 3. Feels like Happy's done a better job solo creeping so far. Like, he's solo creeping this camp with the Panda while pulling this camp, and indubitably he's going to be solo creeping the Panda at this camp as well. Passing a Clarity. Alright, he's taking a little bit of experience with the Keeper. Alright. Thought he was going to give this all to the Panda, but once level 4 in the Keeper, apparently.
Players' forces are under attack.
Well, Dise with better chances this game than he had in the game 1. Worse chances than he had in game 2, let's say. What's the best item here? That might be one of them. If not the one of them. For Dise, it's going to be a Mana Stone. He still doesn't have DK3. 1 to 10 how popular is wrestling in the U.S.? Can't speak to U.S., but in Canada, let's say a 5, maybe? Not often talked about, but maybe a 4 or a 5. Which is much more popular than Warcraft is. Unless you be World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is a
A
feeling.
player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Happy. Just buying time for his expansion that's mining away. He's probably not going to go tier 3. He's just going to go 80 supply drives, isn't he? Dise, thank you for the 1 year. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Happy just messing about? I don't think Happy ever messes about, okay? Greater mana? Nope. Pull the beast. One for the shop. Replaced by Potion of Vulnerability, of course. Or not. Oh. Or not. The panda might as well be invulnerable anyways. Staff Preservation on the Keeper. Staff of Teleportation on the panda. He'll be staffed back into the fight with full mana as soon as he's nuked down to below half HP. 46 versus 67. I'm afraid it's only a matter of time. I'm afraid it's only a matter of time. Huntress is being killed off. They're extinct now. One last refuge. And Dise struggling to find anything to creep. At least his DK's 3, but those bone chimes aren't going to save you. I'm afraid the Ankh won't either. Oh, Gloves of Haste. Those might. Game-winning Gloves of Haste here, picked up from the Knoll Overseer camp. Second red camp going to Happy. Unholy Aura would be the best now that he has Khadgars already, because regeneration on drives is really nice. Oh my god, use the illusions to prepare himself for the fight, but also to block to creep the camp faster to get the medallion. But have you seen the final fight of the Back2Warcraft Weekly number 41, everybody? As Happy TP's back and expands again. And you bet he's going to expand here again if he has the lumber. He's got a Wisp here? Is he going to expand 4 times? Why not?
A player's forces are under attack.
Hey man, maybe I know a lot about sports, alright? Don't have to be athletic to know a lot about sports, okay? Rude. Rude.
The town is under siege.
Illusion's still here. They're actually around for just long enough to hide that panda's identity until he uses the first breath. Nova on the Keeper. Of course, what are you supposed to Nova? You're only going to Nova the Keeper. Another expansion, by the way. Here, in case you were wondering, and here. And scouted. Oh, haunt the gold mine! Haunt the gold mine!
A player's forces are under
It's going to be
attack.
stolen. It is stolen. Level 5 on the panda. Meat Wagon is a good choice, but not good enough, I'm afraid. Well, 2 Meat Wagons might be. In this sort of a choke point, they just might be. Panda level 5 back. 1 Meat Wagon falls. DK falls. And everything is dead. And 3-0 for Happy. Nice try to Dise. Gets semifinals. Yet again, second place. Yet again, but Happy. Gets first place as always, it seems.